of a Wimpy Kid, Dipper Overload. Let's begin. Each person got their own Nerf gun and 100 suction cup darts. And from that point on, it was just a free for all. Everybody had a blast, and at the end of the party, the kids' parents paid the band in cash. And I got my 10% just like Roderick promised. I guess word got around that the band did a good job, and within a few days, Loaded Dipper had a string of gigs lined up. They did a boat show, a fundraiser for the injured firefighters, and even a contest that judged the ugliest dog in the state. And Bill actually got to pick the winner of that one. After that, they played a lumberjack competition and the grand opening of a tattoo parlor. But the wildest event they did was for a baby formula company that was throwing a party for new moms. And I couldn't tell if these women actually liked Loaded Dipper's music or if they were just excited to get the chance to blow off some steam. Bill, Drew, and Mackie were happy with the way things were going because they were finally making some money. But the person who didn't seem satisfied was Roderick. He said it was great to have some extra spending money, but if they wanted to win the Battle of the Bands, they needed to get serious about growing their fan base. He said that when Metal Chihuahua was starting out, they used to play shows 7 nights a week, and they had a group of fans who followed them from place to see them perform. Roderick said Metal Chihuahua's fans called themselves the Bone Brigade, and they dressed up in crazy outfits for shows. Roderick thinks that if Loaded Dipper wants to win the Battle of the Bands, they are going to have to get crazy fans of their own. He said that they could get one of those t-shirts, guns, and shoot diapers into the crowd at their shows. The other guys weren't crazy about that idea because now they had a little money, they didn't want to spend it all on diapers. But Roderick had already thought that through. He said that if they could find a sponsor, then they could get the diapers for free. And believe it or not, he actually booked a few meetings. It's the book I'm reading. It's called Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dipper Overload. But Logic Harry, and believe it or not, he actually booked Be Fit Legends. I am reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dipper Overload. And believe it or not, he actually booked a few meetings with baby supply stores and pitched his idea, but none of them seemed. Hi, noob. Hi. What am I reading? I am reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dipper Overload. Believe it or not, he actually booked a few meetings with baby supply stores and pitched his idea. No, I did not write the book, Danny. I did not write the book. I don't really want. I mean, we can have a spar. I don't want to fight, but we can spar. He actually hi KPL Outdoors. Hi. And pitched his idea, but none of them seemed all that enthusiastic about having their brand connected with a heavy metal band. Oh, and FIFA. Sorry. I misread that. Sorry about that. Yeah, in FIFA. That's what you meant. Okay. That makes more sense. Sorry, my bad. Saturday. I guess all those events Roderick's band booked weren't such a waste of time after all. because now a lot more people know who Loaded Dipper is. And today they got invited to play at. How tall am I? I'm 6'2". Where was I at? And today they got invited to play at a music festival that's happening a few weeks from now. The Rock and Rowdy. What is the point of the story? I am not an NBA player, no. The point of the story is to well, after I'm done with this story, I'm gonna review it, and once I'm done with the whole thing, like the whole book, well, reading it. Hey, the Lucky Joe. Hi, what's up? Anyways, it says the Rock and Rowdy Festival is an outdoor event where a bunch of bands play in front of tons of people. And the guys are all excited because they've been going to that thing as fans for years. The only downside is that the festival doesn't play. I know you were here last night. I remember you. I haven't forgotten. I have a pretty good memory. The only downside is that the festival doesn't pay bands a lot to perform, so they had to make money in other ways. Yes, Danny, yes. I'm gonna read the whole book. Well, not the whole book, no. So, oh, thank you, Lucky Joe. So every live stream, I'm gonna read as much as the book as I can. And once I'm done with the book, I'm gonna do a final review and talk about my thoughts and stuff like that. And then that's it for that. And then I'll do another reading because I feel like me reading and interacting with you guys is popular, so I don't see why not. And the way Loaded Dipper is planning on making money is by selling a lot of merchandise. Roderick says that every band that performs at the Rock and Rowdy Festival has a mark. How is Jordan? So far, Jordan's doing all right. From what I've heard, last time I heard he was at some swap meet, but last time I talked to him, he was chilling. So far so good. Has a merch table in the parking lot, but he says they've got a leg up on the competition because of their ice cream truck. The problem is that the band doesn't actually have any merchandise yet, and there's not a lot of time to create any. The Lucky Joe I wish. I mean, we tried that, but he had to relocate. It was complicated. But yeah, we do want to live together and do our best to upkeep where we live, but for now that can't be a thing, but in the future I want it to be a thing. Anyways, and there's not a lot of time to create any. So they've been scrambling to figure out what they can actually get made in the next 3 weeks. You look like queso. Okay. All right. Drew wants to create bobbleheads and says they can make one for each band member. But Mackey's all about the plush because he thinks it would cool to have a beanbag doll of himself. Bill thinks plush is too young. So how do you know the end? I don't know the end. I've read up to here. I don't know the end yet. I'm getting to the end, but not yet. I don't know the end of this book. Please don't spoil me. Please don't, no spoilers, please. Bill thinks plush is too young, so he wants to make a comforter set for the older fans instead. Roderick said that when Metal Chihuahua was at its peak, they had their own toothbrushes with bristles that were made from the band's actual hair. But I guess Bill is worried about losing his own hair. So he didn't seem all that crazy about the idea. The thing that got the guys most excited was creating their own line of energy drinks, and they came up with a name for their product. Dipper Juice? Huh. Not a bad name, I guess. Apparently they came up with a product name called Dipper Juice. See? You see it? Dipper Juice. I had to mention that. I don't know why, I just had to. Did you come up with that yourself, Royal? Was that easy? Anyways, but Mackey said something like that would never get past the Food and Drug Administration. Once they started researching how you actually got stuff made, they found out it was too expensive. And there wasn't enough time anyway. So they decided to just use their leftover stickers and slap them on things that were lying around our house. But I can't imagine who's going to buy a used loaded dipper iron at a music festival. Roderick isn't just relying on merchandise sales to make extra money, though. He says that some bands have a meet and greet after their shows where hardcore fans can pay to hang out with the group. Prank you, sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, we all get rowdy sometimes. I understand. Roderick says that some people are willing to spend big bucks to get an autograph and a picture. So the guys spent a few hours tonight coming up with meet and greet packages at different price levels. Mackey thought they should have something for a loaded dipper superfan who was willing to drop a bundle for a more exclusive experience. You said sorry, didn't mean it. It's okay. I don't take it personally. No worries. To drop a bundle for a more exclusive experience. And that's how they came up with the full dipper. But as someone who's already spent a lot of time with the band, I can tell you firsthand that there are better ways to spend your money. Why don't you do something else but reading? Well, I mean, I'm gonna do something else. Well, I'm reading right now, but once I'm finished with the book, I'm gonna do something else. Don't worry. Please have a little patience. I will figure something out. I am reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dipper Overload. Mackie thought that they should have something for. Oh, I already read that part. Sunday. Roderick and his bandmates wanted to get to the festival a few hours before they were scheduled to perform. Oh, you've read that book? You like it? Oh, it's nice. Please no spoilers though. Like I said, a few hours before they were scheduled to perform, so they could sell the merchandise in the parking lot. But I guess fans like to arrive at these things really early because by the time we got there, all the good spots were already taken. The guys found a space for the truck next to the porta potties, which wasn't the greatest place to sell merchandise. And the only reason why they sold anything at all was because people were desperate for toilet paper. An hour before it was time for Loaded Dipper to perform, we unloaded all the equipment from the truck and hauled our gear to the main stage. But it turns out Loaded Dipper wasn't scheduled to be on the main stage. Can you show us your house? It's an apartment, but okay, hold on. Let me finish reading this page and I can show you around, but I'll just show you around my room. But it turns out, anyways, they were performing on a smaller stage, which was on the other side of the festival grounds. All right, and I'll read more later. So, you all want to see my room? So this is my room. Let me see. It's not too shabby. It's relatively clean. Um, we got we got a lot of things. I got a trash can to put trash in. I got a Mew plush. I got a computer. It's a pretty decent setup. Well, I mean, at least I think. So, what do you guys think? Let me know. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You said you like it? Thank you. Thank you so much. I did my best to clean it and touch it up. Jordan helped me with it too when he was staying here. He helped me as well. He was a huge help. I miss him. Miss him being over here. But we still hang out, so it's good. It's really good. Anyways, I do have something to do at 4, so I gotta get ready. But you all have a great day and a blessed day as well. Thank you so much. Keep it rigid.